just woke up, as you can see from my very greasy face and messy hair, but I'm going to bring you through my morning routine, and yeah, that's basically this video. So come with me into the bathroom and I will show you my morning skincare routine and how I get ready to start the day. Let's go. Welcome to my bathroom. This is where I get ready in the morning. This is where I try and wake myself up. So I'm going to bring you through my skincare routine and kind of just morning routine in order to get ready for the day. So obviously the first thing I do is to just pin back all of this hair away from my face because it gets very distracting at times. And then I just kind of pin it back like this. And then now it's basically out of my face. Always have to wet the toothbrush twice. You put the water on, then the toothpaste, and then you wet it again. Okay, so now I've just wet my face, and then I'm just going to dry it off. And then I'm going to use my facial cleanser. So this one is from Ordinary and it's called the Squalene Cleanser. So this is my favorite one to use. It's pretty simple. All you do is open it, squeeze it onto, like a little bit onto your hand, and then just rub this in. Sounds kind of interesting. And now that I've rubbed it all in, make sure I have all the excess off of my fingers, and then I just wipe it off with some warm water. And this is where we're currently at. Feeling fresh, feeling clean. Now I feel like my skin is normally very oily, so this makes it feel as though there's significantly less oil, which is good because oil is normally what gives me acne. So this is why I love it. Now I move on to these serums. Now I don't use these too often, but for the sake of this video, I will show you how I use them. So this one is called the Hyaluronic. I can't even pronounce this, but this one. Just rub that into areas that need to be hydrated. I don't know if you can tell, but my bathroom has these like color changing lights, which is why my face is partially pink. But yeah, I can make it different colors, but then these other two also change into different colors, which is kind of weird. So if one of the lights is pink, the other two are like yellow, and then if one's blue, the other one's like green or something, which is kind of weird and off-putting a little bit, but yeah, that's what this little pink hue is. It's not my natural skin. And there we go. So now I'm all hydrated with the serum. Let that dry off a little bit. And my next favorite thing to use is moisturizer. So I don't have a very consistent moisturizer. I used to use this one, or I still kind of do use this one. But with this set that I already have, there's this natural moisturizer here from Ordinary, and this one is a hydration formula that also works really well. A little bit on the nose. With the extra moisturizer, I just kind of rub it into my hands as like hand lotion. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I assume so. It's still useful moisturizer. So this is kind of the final product. So now I'm just going to put on my contact lenses and then get to work in the morning. This would be the time I would normally make my bed just to feel productive during the day, but I don't actually sleep with a blanket, so I'll just kind of straighten this out a little bit. I'll leave the pillows like that because it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, normally I would make the bed and fix up the blankets and things, but it's very hot right now, so there's really no need to sleep with a blanket. I just have a fan on at night and that's it. So this is the final product. So I thought I would just talk you through kind of how I plan out my mornings, I guess, because this is pretty much the turning point of my day. I find that I'm really productive in the mornings and then occasionally maybe at like 8 or 9 p.m. at night. Basically what I do to plan everything out is I have this app called Todoist, and in addition to using like my Notion and my calendar to plan out like events and stuff like that, I use my Todoist to plan out individual tasks that I have for a specific day, which I've definitely mentioned before. I just like kind of write out all of the individual little, maybe easy to complete type of tasks. Like today I have to do some studying for my math exam, so I'll study for like topic 11, or I also have to plan out some letters to write or sign up for like this virtual webinar for university. So there's a few things that I have to do. And because those are like simple to do, I just put them on there so it's easy to check off and put together. I don't know, I like planning stuff in the morning. It's kind of therapeutic to have a sense of direction almost, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I've always been like a very planning geared person. Like I can be spontaneous, I think, but when it comes to doing work and planning stuff for like activities and things like that, I have to plan it out. Like I have to write out everything that I have to do. I don't know, it's just my human nature, my thought process. But I don't know, I find it therapeutic, so let me know if you do that too, or if you just kind of wing it throughout the day, because I definitely can't do that. Yeah, I've already completed that, and I will move on to doing a little bit more work, and then I will move on to the rest of my day. Welcome to my little study space. So right now I'm currently just working on this yearbook article that I have to do for a club that I'm involved in, and I'm actually on the yearbook team and this committee, so I'm kind of like working on both at the same time, which is kind of interesting to see. But anyway, this is my current study space. I just finished doing some Chinese homework, which I've just submitted to my teacher now, and I'm going to move on to try and finish outlining this article here. And then as you can see here, I have a few things set out, this being my math revision, and then this is a Chinese past paper that I'm gonna try and complete today. My exam is kind of at the end of the month, so I should probably be doing these a little more often than I am, but I'm gonna start making that a habit today and then finish off the rest of my work this morning before I move on to some more relaxing yoga and exercise. So let's get productive. Hello again. I have just changed into some workout attire and I'm going to go on a 45-minute walk now just to wake myself up a little bit more and kind of get a little bit more fitness in instead of just like spending my whole morning and my whole day just studying and doing work. And it's really good to just like go for a walk. Normally I would like to go outside, but it's really hot, so we have a treadmill here, which I'm eternally grateful for because now I can just work out and go on a walk whenever I want, and I don't have to leave the comfort of my own home, which is quite nice. But I will basically just go on there for 45 minutes. It'll be like a nice leisurely walk, and then I'll probably go prepare for lunch, and then that'll conclude my morning. Hello, welcome to this little outro segment. That was basically my morning routine. I pretty much do all of that stuff on a daily basis, if not less. But yeah, sometimes I change it up a little bit, but most of the time these timings and activities are pretty much representative of what I do on a daily basis. And yeah, I just kind of keep my mornings as chill as possible. I don't like to overwhelm myself with too much stuff to do. That concludes this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. My name is Hannah, for anyone who didn't know already, and yeah, thank you for watching.